people keep saying, I thought this was supposed to be the 12 best teams in the country or the 4 best teams in the country. Well, in a theory or in a theoretical world, that's what we hope it would be, and that's what we'd like it to be. But in reality, that's not what the rules are set up to do. That's why we have 2 group of 5 teams in this year's playoff, is the rules are set up differently to encourage different things, not necessarily the straight 12 best teams. And in the 4-team playoff, it didn't necessarily get you the 4 best teams too. You ended up with this sort of discussion between the difference between the 4 best teams and the 4 most deserving teams. And it was arguable that when you got to a point where Georgia and Alabama finished the SEC championship game with the same record, and Alabama won the SEC championship, even though Georgia had seemed to be the better team throughout the season, then Alabama had become the more deserving team because they won the game on the field and they took the right to go ahead as the SEC champion and play in the playoff. So on that level, I don't really have a problem with it. But it's a little sad and disappointing because had the 12-team playoff come in a year earlier, then Georgia would have had a chance to defend its back-to-back national championships, go for a 3rd national championship. But the 4-team playoff was a much more elite version than the 3-team or the 4-team playoff. The 4-team playoff is a much more elite assemblage of teams than the 12-team playoff. And so, again, I'll just use that as another example to say, look, you can't keep telling me that there's no way that this 12-team playoff devalues the regular season. It does, obviously. And